Right, so for my discussion board, I kind of took a different turn on things. I put it in perspective as if I was the doctor, literally in story format, right? So to have answered the first question, it was basically asking what would we do in a situation that we were given, right? So I, through storytelling, it kind of explained what I would do, my decision. My decision ultimately, though, would have been to contact the next of kin to figure out exactly what this tattoo ribbon on his chest was. Um, in this storytelling, scenario, the person that was his emergency contact didn't pick up. So I took it on upon myself as a doctor to go ahead and try to resuscitate the patient. Right. And because of the lack of time there, this type of situation is very time sensitive. I made that very known in my writing. And ultimately the patient winds up dying because of time and the fact that when someone's coming into your hospital needing to be they're coding. They need to have the defibrillators on their heart so they can restart and, live and be alive because of all of the you'll read in my discussion board, the back and forth of decision making. Time was not on our side and the patient died. So then I go inside to show reasoning as to why I chose that. And again, I hope you guys read the actual discussion board and you guys will actually understand how I facilitated my reasoning. So then number 2 was asking us to explain the applied philosophy behind our decision. And it asked us to bring some reading from the Cohen book or from Solomon or Higgins, right? So clearly in our textbook, it states what applied philosophy is. So I used that quote to explain my reasoning. And how I did that was explain that for many years before I became a doctor, there were philosophical theories that were justified and analyzed through countless deaths, essentially. That over time, the medical board has put protocols that you have to follow as a doctor, and that would be, in certain hospitals it's A, certain hospitals it's B, certain hospitals it's C, or it's all put together. In this scenario, the storytelling that I did, my hospital's protocol was what I did. And then my applied philosophy was quoted, and it was basically saying that these actions, the actions of the patient coming in there, my decision and reasoning was based off of my thought. But not just my thought, I put those thoughts into action as the best I see fit. So that's basically what applied philosophy is taking your concepts, taking your beliefs, taking what you believe to be true based off of actual true judgment, true justification, true analyzation, and then true conceptual education. So taking all of those aspects, that's what I'm learning that applied philosophy is. I put that into my reasoning of why I did what I did for the patient. So I am embedding this into my YouTube to use this as well as like kind of a guide to explain my discussion board because it probably is not traditional at all. And how I am and how I write is really creative, and that's the best authentic way I can produce any type of good grading work. So I hope you guys watch this as well to help understand what you're reading. Yeah. Well, good luck, guys.